Over here in Louisville, getting some work done on the truck. This is the belt tensioner. That one was it was sitting lopsided, so I went and bought a new belt tensioner. The main reason that I stopped, I'm gonna have them guys put it on, the mechanics put it on, but the main reason I stopped is I had a wheel seal that went out on the front up there, so I had to get that fixed. But they're almost done. I think they went to lunch, and I got the little truck here, so I ran over and picked up the part at Peterbilt. But the little thing's not cheap. $300 for that little thing right there. All right, good morning. Let's get going. We're about 30 minutes away from where we gotta pick up our we're picking up a load of dumpsters. I loaded over here before. We're right now we're about 25 miles west of Cleveland on I-80. We're gonna go pick up a load of dumpsters and take them to Louisville, Kentucky. I've loaded over this place before. It's usually fairly easy to load. It's extremely difficult to back into though. If you guys have been watching for a while, you saw a video a long time ago. You got to literally back up down this little tiny alley. But once you do it, it's pretty easy to figure it out. We're gonna get these loaded. We're only about 5-6 hours from Louisville, so hopefully, and it's about 8:15 right now. Hopefully we can get these loaded, and we're gonna head down to Louisville. Now Mercer is still open for driver services, meaning, you know, the driver's lounge, stuff like that, so parking. So we're gonna try to make it down there, get some, we'll park there. Where we have to deliver is just like 3 or 4 blocks away from Mercer. So we'll deliver, and then we reload tomorrow right out of Louisville too. So I will see you when we get over to where we gotta be. All right, we're where we need to be.
In 800 feet, your destination will be on the left.
It's 8:45, and we're in Brook Park, Ohio, and there's no traffic on the road, which is a little eerie. Find a spot where we used to back. There it is. There's the building right there.
Your destination is on the left.
All right. Go check in, find out what's going on. Alright, I didn't get a chance to get the camera out, backing up, so you can see the forward view of the guardrail and how much room there is. Now, it's a little easier than it used to be because you can pull straight across the street there. If you look, see where that white truck's at. Oh, come on. The trailer has started to move that way. And I got about 6 more feet of guardrail before I can wheel the truck. Now you'll hear the buzzer. I have the air suspension, the rear axle, the air out of the rear axle. And the reason I do that is it makes the trailer a little more responsive when I'm backing up, meaning I can make it go where I want it to go a little more easier, if that makes sense. Because what it does, it shortens the wheelbase of the trailer, plus it makes that trailer pivot on that axle. Sometimes without the axle dumped, it will pivot on both axles, and so they can't figure out where it's going. There's a gutter right there. There's a gutter. Another gutter coming up, and there's a pole right there. There we go. About 10 more feet. Pull up. I thought I could make it without pulling up, but I'm not gonna make it. The trailer started to wiggle over that way. There we go. There we go. Alright, piece of cake from here. Alright, let me get this loaded. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, we got loaded up. It didn't take too long. Those are real nice people there. I don't mind loading over there. It's a little tricky getting in there. It's a little muddy, but other than that, we'll stop and take a look. The reason I turned the camera on is right here to your left, this building right here.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left.
That's the Ford the engine plant. And if I remember right, when I did my research and Googled it, that's where the Ford 351 Cleveland came from, because the motor was made in Cleveland. And I didn't know that until I learned that. It's the engine stamping plant. Now, I don't know how busy they are anymore. I know a lot of these places around here kind of slowed down. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, I got 5 hours down to Louisville, Kentucky. We do have to stop and get some fuel. We're going to try to make it all the way to Kentucky. We've got half a tank. So we're going to try to make it to Kentucky before we need fuel. And then that way we can get some cheaper fuel. Mercer price diesel in Kentucky was $1.74 a gallon. Mercer price diesel in Ohio was a $1.94, something like that, right in that area. So anyway, I guess all this used to be part of the Ford factory there at one time. So anyway, all right, talk to you later. All right, we got loaded. We're down here in Louisville, Kentucky at Mercer. I stopped and got some fuel, and we're less than 2 miles away from where we have to deliver in the morning. So we'll head over there about 8 o'clock. I did book another load, so we're gonna empty tomorrow, load tomorrow, going back up to Holiday City, Ohio, and then Holiday City, and then we're gonna run over, pick up some more roofing shingles, take them down to St. Louis. So we'll be in St. Louis on Friday. So we did book another load. So I'll tell you the one thing I did notice. So we drove through Cleveland, we drove through Columbus, Ohio, drove through Cincinnati, and came through Louisville. And it's a lot less traffic on the road. Car traffic. There's still a lot of truck traffic on the road, but a lot less car traffic on the road. So it's easy driving, that's for sure. We picked up dumpsters. So we'll go out and take a look. They're pretty interesting. So we'll go take a look. Hang on. Oh. So we picked up a load of, these are the little dumpsters that the truck backs up to it, and then it hooks a cable up to that little hole and then flips it up that way. I think there's 18 on there, or there was when I left. There's 18 dumpsters on there. The one thing that he told me was he said, put the winch, if you can, put the winch on the back side of the dumpster. So you see how it's smooth there. He said if you put the winch on the front of the dumpster, which is this side here, it has a tendency to pull them forward like this. So he said if you put the winch on the back side, and then it'll pull it down a little straighter. So I did that. So I alternated. You can see how he's loaded them, alternate. The other thing did is I put a chain on the front. So that's to help it if I had to hit the brakes, shoot forward. So put a chain on the front, and then and I used all my I used 2 of my 4-inch ratchet straps because I was over the wheel, and then over the front I was over the wheels too, and then I used both of my pocket winches right there, so you can see how those look in the back there, and then I got chain in the back there, same thing. So you can see how they look. But yeah, no, the parking lot's empty. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's usually a whole bunch of cars parked over there. They're always parked all the way there. So I think it's a good thing that they got the ability to work from home. I haven't seen much of a change. You know, we're still getting loaded. So I asked Katie too, you know, are things changing? Has anybody been dispatched on a load and it canceled because the place they were going canceled or closed? She said not yet. So that's a good sign. What else? That's about it. It's been a good day, pretty good day. So hopefully tomorrow goes pretty good too. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching.